You don't compare them.
I don't compare old school basketball with what the young folks is doing now because it's different basketball.
Different basketball.
You
Rules,
stuck. You stuck, man.
rules and everything.
You see how we
you
was doing
stuck.
a little pick
You
and roll?
stuck.
And I have sometimes on that pick and roll, but you see how me and when we was playing, we was doing that pick and roll out there on them boards. I go ahead, draw all the defense, then dump it off the Ray, and he'll hit them layups on them, and they was like, God damn, what's going on? That's old school defense. You don't hardly see a lot of that old school basketball. No mid-range game. Everybody coming down and pulling up. I'm kicking in your front. Great peeping in your drapes. Rob making the plate in the back. Chief Hall Podcast. Chief Hall Podcast. Chief Hall Podcast. Chief Hall Podcast. Right now.
I mean, okay, I get it, but
Everybody working on a 3-point shot.
I still
From
say,
big men out
listen,
there.
right,
Everybody trying to
listen.
shoot threes.
I still say, and I will stand on
We
business.
recording this?
Yes, we are.
And what's the subject matter? You still
Okay,
feel
so the
that
subject.
the game has evolved
Okay,
and
so-
advanced in so many ways. Are you still talking about LeBron and Jordan?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we can get into
Of
that
what?
a little bit.
Who is better?
Yeah,
Well,
Versus
LeBron versus
stats
Jordan.
or regular, just whatever.
I told you.
Just
Well, you
whatever.
know how I feel about it. I don't
You
compare
like
nobody
Jordan.
to Michael Jordan. I don't compare nobody to Michael Jordan. The closest I saw was Kobe Bryant. But other than that, I don't compare.
It was
Because
mental.
Michael Jordan had a whole nother mentality.
I get what you're saying, man. But you have to look at how long LeBron been doing this too, man.
Why I gotta look at
LeBron
that?
is fucking 40 years old. Well, he's about to be 40 on the 30th. And
He's
for him
39.
to pay 39 right now, but for him to play as many years that he did at a high level, you know, still doing the shit that he doing, still doing triple doubles. You understand? I watched
he's a great
Jordan,
player.
but was Jordan doing all of that when at the same age?
At 39, Jordan
At
was a
the
better
end
player.
of his career.
At 30, and put both of them at 39, Michael Jordan was a better player. At 39.
Can you prove that?
Or the stats show it. They were showing the stats. I got to look up on my thing, but I saw it. Jordan was all around. Jordan continued to stay an all around player throughout his career.
Who's a,
Defensive scoring, his scoring was crazy and when he was 39. The latest stat I heard, and it was talking about 30-point game. LeBron James played 7 more years so far than Michael Jordan, and he's still behind him in 30-point games. Michael Jordan still leads him in games where he scored 30 points. And he's been playing 7 years longer, and he still hasn't caught Michael Jordan with 30-point games.
okay, I have another question for you, right? So
You didn't listen to nothing
you
I
think-
said.
I heard you, right?
You just didn't listen to
Yeah,
nothing.
Listen.
He didn't listen, not listening.
So let me ask you a question, right? So the talent, the skill set now, right? Who do you think
Uh-oh.
out of Jordan and LeBron is playing with a better skill set of players? Do you think Jordan or LeBron?
But they
Right.
don't have skills now.
Oh my God, you was crazy. You was out of your
They
mind.
just got all that
You
ability.
are out
they can
of
run
your
faster.
mind.
They
You're
run
out of your
fast.
mind.
They jump high. But like Charles Barkley said the other day.
Athleticism.
Charles Barkley said the other
Athleticism.
day, if you put Draymond Green on the court with me and Kevin McHale and
Rodman.
Karl Malone, we'll
Man.
eat him alive. And he said, look, I like Draymond Green, but he could not survive on the court with Xavier McDaniel and all them monsters where back then where he tried to be tough and all that he be doing, he too small.
I would definitely agree with you with that statement with Draymond Green, because I also agree that the toughness those guys back in Jordan time, Charles Barkley, Xavier McDaniel,
Karl Malone,
Oakley,
They was hand checking.
all those guys. Those guys are way more tougher than this generation is.
That's what
Because
But
they
I'm
were
talking
last
about
time.
the athleticism, though.
But
That's what I'm talking about.
How could you compare their athleticism when they are free to roam all over the court and nobody hand check them? They free to do whatever they want to do. Back then, you were getting hand checked, and they could control you by putting that foul on you and roughing you up. Where LeBron they showed the difference where Michael Jordan drove to the basket and got fouled real bad by the Pistons.
Yeah,
and then they showed where LeBron, that dude just rubbed on top of his head and he was rolling all over the floor and acting like he got hurt. So it's a different time. That's why I say it's a different time when you talk about these players. Just like we are. We are old school. Just look at our sons and look at them, how they think. That ought to help you determine what era was tougher. We're more tougher mentally than our children.
I love this dude, man.
We mentally tough.
Man, please just
you
send
can
me
put
that
us in
clip
anywhere.
later. Just like that little piece right there. Send me that clip later, please.
I'll slap your face.
Just that part. That was beautiful.
We're mentally tougher than our
Toughly
kids.
tough.
You know that. So just like Michael Jordan, they were mentally tougher than LeBron and these brothers here.
So look, guys, it's gonna always be hard to compare them then. Why
Yeah.
you can't compare them to?
You really don't compare
You're talking
them.
about toughness in the older generation. You're talking about these guys are faster right now. Don't you think they believe? Don't you believe they're faster right
And they
now?
way
Because
faster.
they don't nobody hand
Way
checking them.
faster.
They
Yeah.
can run all over the
do with
court.
no goddamn hand
They
checking,
defense
man.
defense is different.
First of all,
the league is
first
set
of all-
up for offense.
Well, that's true. First of all, they can bring that hand check back if they want to, right? Michael Jordan, Charles Oakley, all them guys, they can bring their ass back and do all that hand checking, all they want to, right? But I guarantee you, these guys are so athletic, 10 times faster.
But for sure,
30 likes.
we all agree that they were tougher mentally and physically back then.
Okay. Yeah. They were tougher. You know what? I was actually I really wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the script.
Why am I catching everything, man?
You get caught like
I was
that
looking
all
at
the
the
time.
script.
I'm
Snake.
catching at everything. I'm catching.
I was
everything,
looking at the
man.
hey, I was actually looking at the script. That's
We
what I
all
was doing.
know that. We all can agree on that.
What's that
they
song?
were tougher.
Yeah.
Clowns to the
Yeah.
left of me. Jokers to the right.
Now I'm getting a little bit hungry for some proteins and some vegetables, and I need y'all to understand what's going on. I play basketball still regularly, and I know that a lot of times the young folks that I play against, I'm always find myself on the court coaching them up, saying, "Hold up, man, set the offense up, and watch. Remember what basketball is all about." Taking the best shot, especially when you just start playing with somebody. Look for the open shot. Let's make a couple of passes. Let's get into the flow of what basketball is. You can't just be running down and shooting up everything, and nobody's boxing out. Nobody's setting up no defense. Nothing is going on. You just messing up the game.
Man, it's a whole nother game, man. You want these young people to play
Basketball.
that old school game.
No, just
That's not
it's
what it is
fundamental.
now, man.
It's fundamentals of basketball.
How is it
But
different?
there's-
How
hold
much
on,
of it
there's-
different?
there's-
What is the difference?
Well, you want to know what the difference is? The difference
Where is it different? You say it's not like.
It's not like the old school where what Frank is talking about
Which is better.
was you come down and you set up the offense and you box out and you and do all that shit. No, this game is not like that because everybody's always moving. It used to be back in the day, right? I'll tell you when that shit really started to change.
So is it better?
With the whole triangle offense and all that shit, what Phil Jackson started to do.
Don't put the camera on me.
You know, so I'm put the camera right on your ass with that bullshit. But anyway, the game has changed, man, and that's just bottom line. And these kids,
Is it for
they
the
see
better
one.
though? That's what the question is. Fat face.
Yes, it's for the better.
Oh, okay. Then now
It's for the
now
better.
you don't know no basketball. I'm trying
It's
to
for the
get you out
better.
there. You say it's for the
Don't,
better.
man,
or
ain't
it's for the
nobody
money?
doing that shit. It ain't got nothing to do with the money, Snake.
That's why they changed it. They don't look. Ain't nobody boxing out. Nobody posting up. Nobody running pick and rolls like they used to. Nobody
still do pick and rolls.
Setting their offense up. It's,
Screens.
Everybody shoots threes. From the
Okay.
guards down to the centers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that-
Everybody
is
do
a-
shoot
Is a
threes.
three always a good shot? Is every open
Absolutely.
shot good?
Well,
If you got the time to shoot it.
you asked me, is every open shot
I'm just
good?
throwing some rhetorical questions out there.
Well,
Just for us to
rhetorical.
consider.
He said
Rhetorical.
really
Rhetorical. That
know
means
the
that you
answer.
know the answer. Well, that's what
I mean, I
rhetorical
don't know the
means.
answer for it. That's what rhetorical means.
Rhetorical means you know the answer.
No, he said
No,
that was
but
what
I
he
don't
just
want
said.
the answer.
He don't want the answer.
Oh, so
That's what
okay.
rhetorical is.
You,
Just
you
throwing
don't
questions.
want
I think
the
he
answer.
messed it up in the beginning, but that's right what he's saying right now.
What?
What he's saying right now. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
All right.
just
So
throwing
you
them
don't.
out there. You
so
know
you
what
don't.
I'm saying?
So you
Is
don't
the
want to
game
answer.
better? Is it better? You know, I'm just throwing a lot of stuff. I ain't really want you to
So you
try
don't want me to answer? Oh, okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
because you can't answer. But anyway, I was just throwing them out there.
It was
You
rhetorical.
really can't answer.
I can answer the question. I've been answering the question because I oppose your view.
I know you do.
Okay. All right. Well.
And that's help. That's good. I don't mind opposition. I can handle it.
Right.
You know how
But you got to understand that I came up watching the same game that you did, right? We
I'm
from
2
the
years- I was
same
watching
era.
it 2 years
Yeah, I
longer.
knew that was gonna happen. Well, you set him
Oh,
up
my
for that,
God.
man.
This man here.
I was
set-
watching
you set him up
basketball
for that.
2 years before y'all.
You start watching basketball
Look, man, you set him up for that. You
a
can't
whole
be
2
living-
years. Okay.
Yeah, a whole 2 years. Y'all wasn't even born yet. I watched. This is what I was doing.
on that
2
on that-
years.
on that bus.
Before y'all before y'all start watching, Stank. So don't tell me about basketball. You weren't even born when I was watching.
I don't even think you know. I don't even think you know the teams, man. At that age.
I like the way you did that one, boy. That's funny, man. I gotta give it to him on that. Sorry, go ahead. Hey, look, you know how you guys are in this situation, and,
Do it
and
for
this is
us.
the best
End it
way.
for us.
This is
End
the
it for us.
best way. Frank can pick his top old school team with Jordan, and you pick your toughest new team with LeBron. Who would win that?
Well, that's easy. The Olympic team, this Olympic team, I think they'll watch Jordan.
So you saying LeBron?
I'm all with the dream team. 92 dream team is my squad.
Okay. Well, newsflash. Your 92 team, dream team,
Uh-oh.
would not beat this team.
There you
What's
go.
this
That's
team?
the answer.
The one that
Olympic
just-
team, the
that's
one
a good
that
way
just
to say it.
won.
The one that just won that.
Yeah.
That was
2024.
losing games.
20.
Yeah.
They didn't lose no
Oh
game.
yeah, they lost.
They
games.
did lose one or two.
The dream team did not lose any game.
Bro, oh my God. Here
I'm
we go.
just telling you.
No, you know
We
how I
back
set
at
that
this
up?
shit. We back
and I
at
didn't
this
even
shit
know I
again.
set it up that good. That makes sense. 92 team.
Versus 2024 team.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
So you asking me who would
So
win?
in post
Who would
production,
win?
get those rosters and put them up there.
Yeah.
Well, I did that already. We did that already.
2024, and I saw and you saw with the 92 rules.
Exactly. Yeah,
the
like
92
that.
rules.
Exactly. With
NBA
92
rules.
rules. Give me your strongest five right there. LeBron, then four more.
Hey, you see what you just did, right? You talking something with the 92 rules, right? So you got in the back of your mind, you know that that the 92 team can't beat the 24 team without without some special help. You talking some
What?
use the 92
That's
rules.
what
Special help.
That's
Yeah,
what they had
that's-
to play under. They the veterans, they the older, so the young folk got to follow in line with the old school.
So okay,
So
so
they gotta
so
play
the
the
only
old
thing
school
that you
style.
okay, all right, give me a rule.
That's
Hand
good.
The
check.
92
I told
rule.
you.
So
Hand
that's
checking.
it, the hand checking, right?
Hand checking.
Okay, so all right. Okay, so since you're talking about hand checking, right? Number one, these
And
kids
only
these
the
kids
guards handle the ball.
come on. Oh my man. I'm done.
What's that?
I'm done. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
four was
I'm
one
done.
handling the ball in
I'm
92.
done.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's no way
Scottie
you
Pippen was like a small
that's a
forward.
whole nother game, man. What
That's
you
right.
talking about from what these kids know.
So who can win?
It's a whole nother game,
So
man.
they gonna be getting Womps. It's Chief All Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And we, no matter what the comment is, we want to hear it. If you're gonna talk about Ray Ballhead, if you're gonna talk about Rob Ty, whatever it is, we want to hear it. Chief All Podcast, and we gone.